Number 32, Avery George. Number 33, Bristol Cook. Guntersville is coached by Kelly Robinson. And now for Albertville, number 1, Miley Butler. Number 12, Laney Smallwood. Number 20, Grayson Robeson. Number 22, Molly Morrison. And number 25, Hannah Burson. Albertville is coached by Natasha Smallwood.
Inside, number 25, the 5'10" senior. And we're almost set to go. You look at, even though the Aggies are, you'd say, more experienced, they still really have a young team. Dana Fuentes, a senior, she has a knee injury. She'll play some. You've got Molly Marson and Hannah Burson. That's the only 2 seniors on this team. So between the 2 teams, there were 4 seniors playing. And then the rest of them are, you got so many 8th graders. Miley Butler's a sophomore. Laney Smallwood, a junior. Whitley Booker, who'll play a lot. She's an 8th grader. These are really 2 very young teams.
Yes, very young, and I think that it's going to be a challenge for the both of them to get started off hot. So let's go to the floor.
Ready to go. The Aggies in the white uniforms, red trim. The Wildcats in their crimson, as well as their white trim. Crowd continues to come in. Game 2 will have the Albertville boys taking on Brindley Mountain. And then at 6, it's Boaz and Brindley Mountain girls. And the boys, DAR and ARAB at 7:30. The Aggies win the opening tip. Miley Butler has the basketball. She'll bring it up. I want to thank our buddies with Horizon Communications. You can watch all these games, play back with Mike and Horizon. In the corner, Robinson for 3 off the rim, no good. Bounces out Butler. That's going to be a foul on Butler coming over the back and shoving. And ball goes out of bounds, but it's a foul on Albertville.
Yeah, and a quick shot over there in the corner.
Robinson's one of the best outside shooters you'll see in the game. It takes a little getting used to. You got a bigger floor. You got different surroundings. You just got to get your depth figured out. Guntersville driving in the lane. She'll stop. Nothing there for Hammond. Hammond has it taken away. A turnover. Here comes Smallwood down the floor, taking it all the way. Underneath for 2. No good. She's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Laney Smallwood got the rebound and took it all the way, Will.
Yeah, and it was a good block down here on the defensive end by Albertville, and she took it down the floor, got all the way to the rim, and went up for 2 and got fouled.
So the 5'11" junior going to the free throw line. This has always been one thing that's bothered me in playing. We played here in my county tournament. At Crossville, you've got like the wall is right up against your backboard. Here, totally different. It messes with your depth in shooting free throws, but Smallwood, I don't think that bothered her one bit.
Not a bit.
It's both free throws quickly, full court pressure. This, I think, is where Guntersville was going to have problems. I thought that might have been on Miley Butler, a foul called. If it had been, that would have been 2 on her, but instead, turnover Guntersville out of bounds.
Yeah, Albertville coming out with a full court press.
Aggie basketball, Butler with the ball. Dribbles right side over to the wing. Pulls up, jump shot on the wing for 3, short, no good. Rebound Smallwood. She'll bring it out and start the offense. Baseline jumper, no good for 2, not even close. Rebound by Guntersville. Wildcats bring it up. Hammond, the 8th grader, brings it across half court. Smallwood picks her up. A minute gone in the quarter, 2-0 Albertville. Smallwood all over Hammond here to half court. She better pass it up. That's 5 seconds. Nope, the official says no. Hammond and Smallwood finally dribbles left side. Bounce pass underneath, lays it up and in for 2.
Very nice, very nice. A point guard, backdoor cut, got an easy 2 for Guntersville.
Avery George lays it in. Butler back the other way, lays it up, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Down the floor, Wellington behind the defense, knocked out of her hands, and a whistle, foul call. Is that on Butler? It's on Guntersville.
It's on Guntersville.
Wow. Wellington was fighting for the loose ball with Butler and picks up the quick foul.
Yeah, you can tell Guntersville is wanting to push it pretty quick and trying to beat Albertville down the court.
Smallwood brings it up. Aggies have had some easy shots around the goal. Can't get it to drop. Smallwood dribbling left side. Morrison on the wing. Morrison brings it back out to the top. Molly dribbles in the lane underneath. Goes up, throws one up, falling away. No good off the backboard. Aggies have shots, but their shots are not even close. It's almost like they're the team with the nerves right now.
Correct, and I think one of the big things is down low, the length at Guntersville is kind of giving Albertville a tough time.
Right. Ball goes off the backboard, out of bounds, Guntersville basketball. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. 2-2 tie game, Wildcats with the ball. Hammond will bring it up. Smallwood picks her up at half court. Hammond, the 8th grader, handling the ball like a junior or senior. Good ball handler. She'll drive in the lane, all the way down, lays it up and in. Ooh, it comes out. No good rebound, Albertville. That one went down and came back out.
Yep, and it was a good drive by Hammond.
Butler across half court quickly. Butler at the top. Pulls up, jump shot on the wing for two. Got it. Butler, she is so smooth. 4-2 Albertville.
Yes, about a 14-foot shot right there.
Wow.
Went in for a bucket.
Wildcats quickly down the floor in the corner. Fennell not open. Fakes, dribbles in the lane. Back to the top to George. George against Butler. Size mismatch there. George hands off. Hammond deep outside for three, off the rim, no good. Burson had it, lost it, back up, a whistle and the foul.
Yeah, you can tell Guntersville wants to get shots outside. I think one thing with the court, you're going to have three different lines that the players are going to have to adjust to. You got your high school line, your women's college, and your men's college. So adjusting to that is going to be a big thing.
We've noticed over the years, many players instinctively, you look down at the quarter behind, you see that blue line, which is the college line, and that's where you're standing. So really, you're shooting like a college three-point shot when you should be about 2-3 feet up closer.
Correct.
It makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
First free throw is good. Second free throw knocks them both down. Avery George ties the game up. Aggies will bring it up. Smallwood brings it across half court. Fidel picks her up at the top. Smallwood dribbles right side, deep outside, throws up a three, got it, bottom of the net. Laney Smallwood, first three of the game for either team.
Yeah, screen was set up at the top to free her open to shoot that three, and she knocks it down.
7-4 Albertville, 4:44 to go in the quarter. Hammond brings it down past the George free throw line. George back to the goal. Hands off to Hammond deep outside for three. In and out, no good. Tipped around. Guntersville the rebound. Lost it. Bodies on the floor. Pile up underneath. And Wildcats come up with it. There was another wrestling match broke out. Is it a foul or is it is a turnover? It's going to be a foul. Grayson Robinson picks up the foul. That's getting physical all of a sudden.
Yeah. First game of the tournament, and everybody's getting physical, so I enjoy it.
Almost carried over in front of right over our table here. Wildcat basketball. Trying to inbound it. Oh, that one almost came right back on you. Slide right back in the crowd.
I was going to shoot it as soon as I
like
got it.
Mr. Hudgens caught that one there. He's got quick hands for an older guy. Wildcats basketball. They finally inbounded here in front of us. Avery George, the cook, driving. Hammond, left side to Fennell. Fennell brings it up to the top. Dana Fuentes in the game, playing some good D down low. Open underneath for two. Got it.
Nice.
Banks it in, Avery George. Guntersville using their size to a huge advantage underneath. Aggies having some problems with their size.
Yeah, and a lot of pick and roll action for Guntersville, being able to get it down low and score easy buckets.
7-6 Albertville. Smallwood free throw line, dribbles, kicks it left side. Robinson in the corner, not going to shoot. Brings it out to the wing, to the top, hands it to Fuentes. Fuentes, for some reason, Butler not on the floor. I don't know if she got a little banged up or maybe not feeling well. Baseline, Smallwood for two. Off the rim, no good. Tipped out, rebound, Guntersville. Hammond and the Wildcats down the floor. Hammond all the way, leans in, good, and she is fouled. Wow, Addison Hammond, very impressive eighth grader.
I'm telling you, the way she's been able to handle this basketball with Laney Smallwood on her, this eighth grader, she is definitely seizing the moment.
You know, I'm checking the bench. Oh, there's Butler. I didn't see her for a second. I knew they took her out. The games I've seen, she didn't leave the floor, period.
Yep.
At the line, Hammond free throw is good. Hey, this Wildcat team, younger, playing some good basketball here in the first quarter.
They've come to play.
Smallwood brings it up. Back in the game now, Sophie Ports. Ports picks her up at a half court. 3:33 to go in the quarter. Right side, Fuentes on the wing. Fuentes almost traveled. Morrison left side to Smallwood over on the left wing. Smallwood trying to shake Ports, cannot do it. Guntersville's gone. I think they're guarding Smallwood man-to-man, everybody else playing zone. Morrison, right side in the corner. Fuentes underneath. Booker in the game, goes up. Looked like a good block to me. They're going to say they got her on the arm. And Whitley Booker is a good-looking 8th grader.
Yes, and that was a good drive by Dana Fuentes, coming in, dishing it off, and getting the foul.
That's a tough foul for Guntersville. Wellington, key inside player, now picks up her 2nd foul. Free throw is good. I tell you, the future of Marshall County basketball looks good because there's a lot of good-looking 8th, 9th graders in this game right here tonight, or this afternoon rather.
Yes, very active. They look like they can shoot the ball really well. One big thing that I'm really looking at is defensively. All these girls are playing really, really hard defense.
Makes the first, misses the second. Guntersville the rebound. Hammond brings it up. Left side pass on the wing to Gray. Kendall Gray in the game. Gray, another 8th grader, drives in the lane. Nobody there. Baseline underneath. Bristol Cook, nice move. Shot's no good, but she is fouled.
Bristol Cook trying to make a move and wound up getting fouled. I really like the matchup between these 2 post players, both 6 foot. They sure do look it, and I think that's going to be a nice little matchup.
I tell you, Bristol Cook, the Aggies right now having a tough time matching up with her down low.
Yes.
Cook at the free throw line. First free throw good. I'm impressed. Guntersville 4 for 4 from the line. A lot of times the young players, they sometimes don't really care that much about shooting free throws. It doesn't shoot threes.
Got to hit you free throws. That's what every coach says. Got to hit you free throws.
Second free throw. Got it. They've yet to miss one. So Guntersville up about 3, 11-8. Under 3 to go in the quarter. Smallwood across half court. Brings it up to the top. Free throw line between defenders. Pulls up for 2. Short, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Had the open shot. Couldn't get it to drop. Down the floor, the Wildcats. Hammond with it. Hammond on the wing around Fuentes. Pull up baseline jumper. Got it. How about Guntersville? Wow. 13-8. Playing some good basketball.
Yes, and the defense is coming out really good. Hammond for Guntersville. She's shooting the ball really good. You can tell that she's really controlling the pace of play on the Guntersville side.
Smallwood brings it across. 2:22 to go in the quarter. Aggies down by 4. Smallwood dribbles right side. Down to the baseline. Pull-up shot. Got it for 2. Rattles it home. Just inside the 3-point line. And Smallwood, she has 6 in the game. Aggies cut it to 3.
Yeah, and it looks like for Albertville, that ball screen for Laney Smallwood where she gets open and be able to shoot a 14-foot jump shot. It looks like that's kind of their offense right now.
Addison Hammond dribbles right side in the corner to Gray. Gray drives baseline underneath, all the way under. Kicks it out across the floor to Porch. Porch brings her, trying to go inside to Bristol Cook using her size. She can't get open. Back to the top. Hammond sets up for a 3. Rolls it off the rim. No good. Battling for the rebound. Guntersville. Wow. Bristol Cook battles, gets the rebound, goes up blocked by Booker.
Nice block by Booker, and now they're coming down the floor.
Smallwood down the floor. Down by 3. Can tie with a tray. 90 seconds to go first quarter. She backs it out to half court. Gets a screen. Dribbles. Right side. On the wing. Not open. Morrison begging for it. There she is. Left side wide open. Not going to shoot. She'll dribble left side to West. West will drive, lays it up off the glass, no good. Booker up, no good. That was a late whistle. I agree with the call. That was a very late whistle, though.
Yes, you'd be right, Barry. And it looks like the offensive end on rebounding is working out really well for Albertville. One thing that I would like to see is a lot more action on the Albertville side. It seems like they're kind of dribbling the air out of the basketball.
I was listening to what Smallwood was saying here, telling Coach something she saw. But she's saying Guntersville, Albertville's having a tough time matching up with them down low. That's why Guntersville's doing a good job on the offensive rebounding end.
Yeah, constant movement, constant motion, making your defense shuffle around. It provides opportunities for your offense to score.
Booker's second free throw hits 1 out of 2. Aggies have cut it to 2, 13-11, 1:11 to go first quarter. Guntersville slowly walks it up. Hammond will bring it across half court. Hammond dribbles right side. All the way down to the baseline. Fennell, left corner, open for a 3-pointer. Air ball, no good. Bounces out. Guntersville gets the rebound. Hammond right side for 3, in and out, no good. Booker finally a rebound. Morrison brings it across half court. All the way down, lays it up, no good. Fuentes, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Aggies had the fast break. They couldn't convert though. Guntersville with 40 seconds left in the quarter brings it down. Left side, Porch for 3, bounces out, no good. Another miss. Rebound. Morrison to Smallwood all the way down underneath. Lays it up, no good. She's fouled, and she will shoot 2.
Yeah, the pace of play is starting to pick up. Girls moving up and down the court. Smallwood had a fast break, was able to get fouled.
What do you think? The floor is just a little bit bigger, college floor. Is that going to wear down the players a little bit more than a high school floor?
It could potentially. We've seen a lot of threes being thrown up tonight, and I think that's going to be a difference as well.
Smallwood makes the first, 13-12. She has 7, 29.7 to go in the quarter, makes them both. Wildcat ball, they're going to bring back in Bristol Cook. Wouldn't be surprised they'd try to go inside here for the final shot of the quarter.
Yes, and it looks like Albertville is going to start out in a full court press.
Hammond with the ball against Fuentes. Gets it across half court, a little push off there, a little stiff arm. I think the official saw enough of that. But he's going to call against Albertville. Hey, to me, Hammond was the one pushing off, going down the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's trying to make her presence known coming down the court. I do see a lot of potential for it being a really good matchup for the rest of this game between Smallwood and Hammond.
That's why Coach Smallwood is telling the official in front of us. She said, "Did you not see her pushing off my player? What were you looking at?" He's trying to tell her now what he was looking at.
And going back to the pregame, that's why I was saying a lot of these young girls, they're living with no fear right now. So,
second free throw is good. I don't think she ended that with "love you, appreciate you." I don't think that's how she ended that conversation. It's 14-14 Aggie ball, 18 seconds. Smallwood brings it up, cross half court. Dribbling here, Porch guarding her. They're going to hold it for 1. Smallwood, right side Fuentes, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, back to Morrison. Left side Smallwood on the wing. 6, 5, 4. Porch guarding her. 3, 2. Steps back, dribbles, pulls up, fires a three-pointer. Short, no good. We'll take a timeout. First quarter over. Aggies on top 14-13. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament here on Power 107.5.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
First quarter over, the Wildcats 15-13. They changed that during the break. The Aggies had the lead, and now they've switched the scoreboard. It's 15-13 Guntersville. Is that what you got, Will?
Yes, I do. I think maybe one of the baskets late in the quarter they added back to it.
I think Bill Prickett was bothering Ricky Smith, and he lost concentration is what I think happened over there. All right, Guntersville basketball, 2-point lead. Hammond brings it up. Miley Butler is back on the floor now for Alberta. Didn't play much in the first quarter. In the corner for 3, got it. First 3 of the game for the Wildcats. Kendall Gray hits a big 3.
Yeah, once again, Guntersville being able to do their offense, be able to come out and get an open shot for a three.
Miley Butler reverse layup, comes up short, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Guntersville 5-point lead and the basketball. Hammond brings it across half court. Smallwood picks her up. Gets a screen, dribbles, left side. Hammond kicks it off to the wing to George. George at the top, dribbles right side. Who almost carried the basketball to the top. Wellington playing with 2 fouls, got to be careful. Down low, Morrison with a steal.
Nice steal by Morrison. Really good defense, active hands, was able to get the basketball.
Butler right side to Smallwood. Smallwood will fake. She'll drive, free throw line. Pulls up, jump shot for 2. Got it. Boy, she is smooth.
Yes, like I said, having that 14-foot jump shot right there, being able to knock it down, that's a huge thing for Albertville to continue to do.
Got to have a little bit of help. She has 10 of the 15 points. Got her teammate Butler back out there, right side. Oh, there's a lot of pushing and shoving. Hammond and Marson going at it. I thought it was a foul at first, but it's out of bounds off of Albertville.
Okay. I noticed one thing, Albertville, they're playing man-to-man while Guntersville's playing zone, so that's probably why you're seeing a lot of outside shots by Guntersville.
Fidel, inbound pass on the wing. Fidel looks, lobs it down low. Beautiful play underneath for 2, wide open.
Nice.
Bristol Cook. Yeah, she took the Aggie defense to school that time.
Yeah, and she was able to box out her defender and be able to get 2 points.
Gunners will back up by 5, 6:21 to go in the half. Robinson, she's got to get hot for Albertville. Steps back, fires a 3, too hard, no good. Rebound, Burson with a rebound. Kicks it back out to Smallwood. Smallwood, free throw line. Dribbles in the lane for 2, lays it up and in for 2.
Yeah, Laney Smallwood coming in, taking over. She's about to get heated up and do what she does.
Aggies are 1 for 6 shooting 3. Smallwood has the only 3. 20-17, Guntersville up by 3. Aggie defense needs to stop. 5:51, live pass down low, Cook, no good. That was a great play. She couldn't finish. Rebound Butler down the floor to Robinson. Robinson on the wing. She'll fake, she'll dribble, brings it back out to the wing, hands off to Butler. Butler across the baseline, all the way under, leans in. Not there, no good, not even close. She forced that one, rebound Guntersville.
Great defense down low by Guntersville. Their height is definitely being a factor for Albertville.
Kendall Gray down low, back to Fennell. Fennell will drive in the lane, kicks it right side over to George. George dribbles, Robinson playing some D, brings it back out to the top, double dribbling. She picks it up the pass, forgot, picks it up again, dribbles, and turnover Guntersville.
Yeah, Grayson Robeson, she is able to get in up in her grill, basically, and provide a lot more defense.
Checking back in, Sophie Porch. Kendall Gray comes out. Inbound pass, Miley Butler. Aggies down by 3, 5:15 to go in the half. Butler will bring it up. Gets the screen, dribbles, right side. Butler thought about it. Not there. Throws it away. Butler not having one of her better halves.
No, and it looked there that she was trying to read off the screen, and lady wasn't there.
George in the lane. Pull-up jump shot. Rolls over the rim for 2. Nice move by Avery George, the 6'8" 8th grader. Yeah, Guntersville has the size, I tell you. Give these young ladies a couple of years, they're good already.
Yep.
Butler will drive in the lane, shot no good off the bottom of the rim. Rebound Guntersville. Wildcats 5-point lead, 4:40 go in the half. Hammond crosses half court. Smallwood guarding her. Hammond bounce pass right side. Nice pass down low. The ball is loose on the floor. Diving for it out of bounds off of Guntersville, I believe. Or is there a foul call?
Looks like a foul.
It was a foul call. Okay, they're going to call it on Bristol Cook. A little shove underneath.
Yeah, and it looks like Guntersville's offense is sort of like a dribble weave, playing the pick and roll off of that and being able to get wide open shots down low.
Aggies down by 5. Smallwood dribbles left side. She'll fake. She'll drive, pull-up shot on the baseline for 2. No good. Burst in the rebound. Had it. Lost it. Ooh, that's a break for Albertville. I thought it went off of her. They're going to say out of bounds off of Guntersville.
Ooh.
I didn't see it that way. Let's check Horizon's instant replay. I really thought it went off of a person's hands.
Yeah.
I think she did too because she kind of slapped her hands.
Yep.
So they got a break. Butler inbounds it. Booker checks in. Robeson left side for 3, short. Rebound. Booker goes up for 2, no good. Gets her on rebound. That's another foul on Cook. If she goes out with 2 fouls, which she probably will, that's going to be huge for Albertville.
Yes, and Albertville needs to take advantage of it. Whitley Booker being able to be down low to get rebounds.
The Aggies thrive on outside shooting. Right now they've only hit 1 3. Nobody's able to drive inside because of Guntersville's size. When they try to go inside, I think the much taller Guntersville team giving Aggies all kinds of problems.
Yeah, and, going back to the three-point line, you see that three-point line,
yeah.
you want to be able to throw it up and score 3 points. It's something that the girls are going to have to adjust to throughout the game.
I'd come out at halftime and shoot a lot before third quarter started. Get used to where that line is. Cross half court, Hammond, and the whistle, offensive foul. Ooh, that is a big call. I didn't see that.
I didn't either, but, refs see it. Sometimes we don't, but, we can be kind of partial sometimes.
I thought Cook had 2 fouls. Now they have put it on the board. I don't know that the Guntersville caught that until now. They may want to get her out of there. She's still out there with 2 fouls.
Yep.
Miley Butler dribbles to the wing. Nice pass left side. Robeson left corner fires a 3. Got it. And she gets hot. So go the Aggies.
Yes, had a skip pass from across the way. Shot goes up, knocks it down.
Tied at 22. Hammond across half court. Left side of the wing for 3. Air ball, no good, but Gray. Rebound, fighting for it. Guntersville has it. Cook with the ball. Cook trying to back her way in. Couldn't do it. Outside. Porch on the wing for 3. Got it. Sophie Porch, her first 3 of the game.
They were able to get a rebound, kick it outside, and shoot a 3 and knock it down.
Now both teams heating up outside. Guntersville by 3, 3:15 to go in the half. Butler right side, Morrison on the wing, jump shot for 2 off the rim, gets the roll. Nice touch by Molly Morrison, cuts the lead down to 1.
Yeah, wide open 10-foot jump shot, knocks it down. She's shooting the lights out of it.
This is good basketball right now.
Yes, this is what we came to see.
Back and forth down the floor. Hammond against Smallwood. Hammond at the top, pulls up, fires a 3, short. Somebody might have got a hand on it. I thought they did. The official says no. I think they had to. That shot. She don't shoot shots that badly.
No, not when it's about 2 foot short.
No, but the official didn't see it airway, but it's Aggie basketball. Aggies down by 1, 2:45 to go in the half. Miley Butler. See if she can crank it up. Hands off. Nope, she does not. Dribbles right side baseline. Pulls up, blocked by Cook. Booker with the ball. Kicks it left side. Robeson. She'll fake. She'll dribble. Hands it to Morrison at the top for 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Guntersville's got it. They'll bring it across half court to Porch here in front of us. Hands off to Gray. Gray on the wing. Back to the top. Hammond open for 3. Got it. Hammond. Her first 3 of the game.
I'm telling you, these girls can shoot the lights out of it. Being as young as they are able to shoot it.
Aggies had taken the lead. Guntersville right back in the lane. Booker for 2. No good. Rebound Guntersville. Wildcats with a 4-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. Down the floor to Porch. Porch in the corner, left side for 3. Another one. Got it. Kendall Gray.
Coach may have to call a timeout.
Let's take a timeout with them. 1:55 to go in the half. Guntersville by 7. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Back at Snead State, talking during the break, I think you said it well. Addison Hammond, the 8th grader, going up against Laney Smallwood. Addison is holding her own and then some.
Yes, she is. She's been able to control the tempo on the Guntersville offensive side. Laney Smallwood, she's contesting her, giving her a tough time, bringing the ball down the court, but she's definitely worth to see as far as dribbling the basketball.
A lot of credit to Coach Robinson. This team has really come on. They're peaking now at the time when you need to peak as you get close to area tournament time.
Yes.
Miley Butler brings it up. I'm sure she'd like to erase this first half. She's had a tough one. Miley with the ball, dribbles, right side to the wing. Robeson setting a screen, still not open. Back out to Robeson. She'll fake, she'll drive in the lane, throws one up for two, off the rim, no good. Booker battling, got pushed under the goal. Guntersville gets the rebound. Ooh, in front of us, Fennell falls in turn 3. Down the floor, laying it up and in for two. Avery George around the defense, lays it in.
Yes, Avery George being able to do a ball pump fake, drive, and score. She's having a really, really, really good first half.
Guntersville by 9. Smallwood at the top. Smallwood dribbles, left side, down to the baseline, to the corner. Brings it back out to the wing. 1:05 to go on the half. They need some points here before the half, down by 9. Morrison at the top, open for 3, no good. Tipped, rebound, Guntersville had it, lost it, but it's off of Albertville. The Aggies playing the number 8 seed. That's really not correct on paper. It is on paper, but Guntersville having to forfeit games. They should have been the 2 or 3 seed if you look at it. So that's a tough draw for Albertville, really, draw Guntersville first game.
Yeah, just like I said before, this may be your county champion in a first-round matchup.
Hammond across half court. Big trip down for Guntersville. I would hold for 1. You got a 9-point lead with 44 seconds. Knocked loose. Smallwood with a steal. Smallwood will break away, laying up and in for 2. Coach Robinson wanted a foul since she pushed off. Referee said no, makeup call.
Yeah, great defense by Laney being able to get that steal, holding for 1 just for Laney Smallwood.
I think the argument Coach Smallwood had a little makeup there. I think that argument she finally got her 2 points off of it. Sophie Ports. Boy, look over there. Smallwood and Hammond battling it out. Pass to Fennell. She'll dribble left side. 15, 14, 13, 12. A pass. Porch in the corner. Double team. And there's a push. Is this a Butler? Maybe Butler's second foul.
The Aggies are getting really aggressive on the defensive end, and you can tell that it's giving Guntersville a tough time.
I think they're trying to see how much will the officials give us until they start calling fouls.
Absolutely.
And now they know.
You got to find the line and then try to get close to it as you can.
Yeah. Coach Smallwood, she needs to go into politics. She's here pleading her case, or at least be a lawyer.
Yeah,
she's doing a good job.
Try to get her and Katie Britt in the same room. I think that'd be a good one.
She's pleading her case here too. They're still arguing here. Usually official just walk away. Inbound pass, bounces off the leg of Robeson. Dallum's got the 5-second call here in front of us.
Yeah, and the past minute that we've had in the ball game, the Aggies defense pressuring Guntersville. Being young, they're having a tough time, feeling a lot of pressure.
I think Coach Smallwood is that close to getting a technical. Inbound pass to Porch on the wing. 4, 3, dribbles to the top. 2, 1, knocked loose, out of bounds with 0.6. I don't think they're going to have time to get a good shot away.
Yeah, and, Guntersville's having a tough time being able to get an open shot. They're passing the ball, trying to set screens, and just unable to be able to get an open look.
Wildcats will inbound it here in the corner. Inbound pass. She'll turn, throw one up. No good. Half is over. We'll take a timeout. Guntersville, big first half, leads by 7, 33-26. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor. They're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate. where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Fouls. I didn't catch that Miley Butler had 2 fouls for Albertville. I was curious why, but now I understand why she went out so early in the first quarter.
Yeah, and, coming out in the second half, I'm sure Coach Smallwood's telling her girls, look, keep the pressure, try to get them in foul trouble, let's shoot our free throws, and come out on top.
I think you'll see more full-court pressure. The games I've seen, Aggies, they thrive on full-court pressure, getting some easy baskets.
Yes.
I'll be surprised if they don't do that. Miley Butler with the ball for Albertville. Guntersville coming out, playing some good, tough defense. Smallwood, left side, pull-up shot for 2. Short, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Guntersville has it. Aggie, their bigs down low have got to do a better job of rebounding.
Yes.
They've got to get some offensive rebounds.
Yes, it's been a one and done for Albertville. So if Guntersville can be able to
Hammer down the floor. Smallwood challenged their shots, no good. But again, Aggies do not get a rebound. They're not rebounding well. Guntersville, they are. Sophie Porch with the ball to Wellington. Wellington drives into the lane. Right side in the corner. Open for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Avery George. Guntersville shot the 3 well there, especially late second quarter when they hit 4 threes. Back the other way, underneath, no good. Rebound, Burson had it, lost it, steps out of bounds. Turnover, Albertville.
And once again, coming out, being able to rebound, box people out, and only having one and done possessions.
Aggies full court press. I expected this. I expect some turnovers like that. Ooh, they're going to call a foul, though, yeah? Or is it off of Albertville?
I think it's off of Albertville.
I thought first they're going to say Smallwood shoved. They're going to say it went off of Smallwood's knee out of bounds. So this is what they do really well. They press, they force turnovers, get easy baskets. Not this time. Aggies better get back and play some defense as Hammond just went around 3 of them, and now they're running the offense. Hammond on the wing, bounce pass down low to Cook. Cook lobs underneath to Wellington. Morrison shoved her. Shot is good. Wellington, even with the shove, still banks it in.
Yeah, Albertville tried to trap down low, and that leaves the girl wide open for an easy 2 points.
Wildcats bring it back. The Aggies bring it back on the wing. Butler shot for 2, no good. Rebound, Guntersville. I think they gave the wrong 2 points to, Ricky's hitting the moonshine again. They gave the wrong 2 points again. Guntersville brings it down. It's not a 5-point game. Guntersville has a 9-point lead and a foul on Albertville. I can see some frustration already on the faces of some of the Albertville players.
Yeah, Guntersville's kind of not letting them do their offense, and you can tell, especially right there, Laney, she's very frustrated. I mean, that was probably about 25 feet away from the basket on a foul.
Guntersville ball, inbound pass, Smallwood with the steal, 3-on-3. Smallwood takes it down, goes up in traffic, shots no good, rebound up, no good, she is fouled. She wanted to draw the foul on Hammond. Hammond avoided it, but on the rebound, one of the other Wildcats gets the foul. Ooh, if that's on, it is on Cook, that's 3 on her. I don't think she's got to come out.
Yeah, you'd have to get her out. And, Coach Smallwood at halftime, I'm sure she's saying, hey, let's pressure these girls.
Yeah.
Let's cause some turnovers, get some points, and take advantage of it.
And I think they're going to try to get Wildcats in foul trouble. The free throw, no good, missed by Smallwood. Guntersville going to the bench. Wellington goes out. Cook goes out, as well as Porch. So the Aggies not quite as tall, Guntersville not quite as tall down low. Now's when I try to go inside. Smallwood hits the second free throw. Inbound pass to Hammond. Hammond pushing off, gets around the half court. Hammond down the floor, underneath. Martin. Martin kicks it right side in the corner for 3. Got it. Knocking out a huge 3. Kendall Gray, her 3rd one of the game.
Yeah, quick transition from Guntersville down the floor, being able to get a wide-open shot outside the three-point line.
Butler right side for three, rolls around the rim, no good. Robeson the rebound. Robeson will bounce the ball off the Wildcats player's leg out of bounds. I think the Aggies know somebody's got to get hot outside.
Yes, absolutely. And right there, having a chance at second chance points, 2 out of the last 3 possessions, Albertville's been able to get a second chance and a second look at it.
It's one of the few offensive rebounds they've had.
Yes.
Inbound pass, Butler, right side. Butler will fake, drive to the corner. Butler across the baseline, all the way under, double teamed, in trouble, steps out of bounds, turnover Albertville. She's not been in her game the entire night.
No, you can tell something's off. With Guntersville's pressure on right there was a goal wide open. So maybe if she can look up, she can be able to see a lot more passes.
Hammond across half court. I think Butler just picked up her 3rd foul. Butler went by her, tripped her as she went past her. I think that's going to be her 3rd foul. Was that not a foul? Okay, now it is okay. They're showing 4th foul. I didn't realize she had 3 already.
I didn't either.
Oh, that is huge.
Yes, very huge.
Yeah. So Butler checks out. They're showing 4 fouls on the scoreboard. Guntersville by 11, 38-27. Inbound pass to Morrison, steals it. Morrison's a good defense. They'll bring it across half court. Smallwood crosses half court. 5:21 to go, 3rd quarter. Left side, Morrison. Robeson was wide open in the corner. Morrison drives in the lane for 2, rolls it in for 2.
Good two. Being able to drive, seeing the hole, and going up for the easy 2. Now, be looking out for Morrison to be able to pitch out there behind the three-point line.
Aggies full court pressure forces the turnover. I believe I couldn't see from here. Apparently, did Hammond step out of bounds? I couldn't tell.
It looked like it was.
Aggies with a break, down by 9. Inbound pass, Robeson, right corner for 3. Air ball, not even close. Rebound, Guntersville. Wildcats knocked away. Smallwood is still. Smallwood underneath. Double team. Being pushed. Shoved. Tied up. They're going to call a jump ball or a foul. Jump ball will be called. It'll be Guntersville basketball. Smallwood had no help. She stole the ball. Then it was double teamed quickly and nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, and Guntersville getting in there trying to get a jump ball out of it. Huge for Guntersville.
Wildcat basketball. Full court pressure. Under 5 to go, 3rd quarter. Hammond trying to beat the double team. Was there a timeout call? There was. Let's take a timeout. 4:52 to go in the 3rd. Guntersville leads 38-29. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Well, I'll be honest, I'm waiting for a fight to break out any time now. Boy, it's getting physical out there, isn't it?
It sure is. It sure is. Albertville, providing the full court pressure. Guntersville, they've been able to handle it so far. But the past couple of possessions, I think, is going to be able to dictate how the rest of the game is going to go.
I think the officials may start calling a little bit closer. We'll see. 38-29, Guntersville leads. Inbound pass to Hammond. Hammond against Smallwood, down to Wellington. She was just shoved in the back like nobody's business. They throw it away. Aggies with the steal. Fuentes down the floor, lays it up, no good. Tip, rebound, loose on the floor. Body's falling. Aggies come up with it. Smallwood for three. Got it. What a three.
Second chance points. Those can help you win ball games. Second chance point.
Another steal. Smallwood lays it in for two. Laney Smallwood 5, Guntersville nothing in the last 10 seconds, and we have a timeout. Guntersville wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. The official asked me if that was okay. Whatever you want to do, big guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes back to Laney Smallwood taking over the game, Albertville providing that full pressure and causing some turnovers, and those turnovers have been converted into points.
We talked to that.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
Absolutely.
So here we go, coming out of the Guntersville timeout. It's 38-34. Guntersville leads by 4. Guntersville has the basketball, full court pressure. Inbound pass to Hammond. Fuentes on here. That time well done across half court. Wellington goes up, missed the shot, no good. Rebound Albertville. But they beat the press. Back the other way. Laney Smallwood at the top. Dribbles, free throw line, pass to Morrison. Back to Smallwood. NBA 3 at the top. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Guntersville. How big would that have been?
That would have been huge. That would have provided them a 9-0 run.
Wildcats, Hammond. Yeah, that time Robeson, they've got to call some of that. Robeson went up and kind of chest bumped her, gave her a little push, and they got to call those because that's not fair for Hammond, who she's being harassed every time she touches the ball.
Yeah, she is. And, anytime Guntersville has been able to break the pressure, they've had a layup or a shot close to the goal.
3:58 to go, third quarter. Wildcats again, full court pressure. They inbound it to Hammond. Hammond will bring it up. Smallwood guarding her. Wildcats lead by 4. Hammond behind the back dribble. Impressive free throw line. Right side on the wing. Porch for 3. No good. Rebound Fuentes for Albertville.
Yeah, Guntersville being able to get an outside shot. Nice rebounded by Albertville.
Left side in the corner, open for a three-pointer off the rim. No good. Rebound Guntersville. Robeson had an open look. Couldn't get it to drop. With a smaller Guntersville team out there, Aggies doing a better job on the rebounding, hitting the boards.
Yes.
Hammond brings it up, dribbling at the top. Smallwood guards her. Dribbles. Boy, there was a leg kick and a hook and a forearm to the head trying to set a screen for her. It's physical right now.
It is. It sure is. And you can tell by the girls' play.
Sophie Porch lost the ball. Fuentes gave her a little shove. There's an elbow. Still nothing called. Gets rid of it to Fennell. I couldn't play in this. I'd have to say, Coach, I pulled her groin. I can't go.
This is the kind of game that I love. That's how I got my nickname Bruiser.
I get it. Sophie Porch, right side on the wing, open for 3. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard. They stop it and give it to Albertville. Sophie Porch, good outside shooter. That was actually George. And the ball was going to go over to Albertville.
Yeah, and it looks like Albertville was settling for Guntersville to shoot that outside shot because it seems like Guntersville's been beating them on the inside. So I think Albertville was okay with settling for outside shots on Guntersville.
Smallwood gets a screen. Aggies down by 4. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Smallwood dribbling here in front of us. Right side, Fuentes. Fuentes fires a 3 short. Hits the rim, and it's going to bounce into the Aggie cheering section. I don't think that's a shot Coach Smallwood wanted.
No, it didn't look like it. And, one thing Guntersville's done is gotten Albertville out of their rhythm on their offense. Settling for those outside shots. You'd really like to try to work it on the inside or at least get some sort of pick and roll for Laney Smallwood to be able to get an open look.
I agree. Inbound pass, knocked back out of bounds. Guntersville's brought in Cook. This is a risk. She has 3 fouls. Wellington playing with 2 fouls. If I'm the Aggies next time on offense, I drive right at Cook and try to get a foul.
Yes.
Inbound pass. Throws it away. Robeson with the steal. And then there's a tackle. Smallwood tackled again. Loose ball. Bodies on the floor. Morrison fighting for it. I think the Aggies called a timeout during that scuffle, or did they call it in time? No, it's a jump ball, and it goes to Albertville.
Jump ball. It looks like a wrestling match going out there at half court.
You need to send players to the corner in this one. There were 4 bodies on the floor at that time, diving for the loose ball. Inbound pass to Smallwood. Smallwood at half court. Dribbles, gets a screen. Aggies down by 4. 2:12 to go in the third. Smallwood still dribbling, looking for a screen, can't get open. Dribbles, left side, double teamed, goes down low to Booker. Booker backs her way in, goes in, no good. Tip, gets her own rebound. Back out to Smallwood. Smallwood deep outside for 3, got it. Smallwood cuts it to 1.
Goes back to being able to get on the offensive rebound, kick it out, shoot it, and knock it down for Laney Smallwood.
Guntersville led by 11 just minutes ago. Now it's down to 1. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Addison Hammond. Hammond against Smallwood, trying to shake her. Hammond is an excellent ball handler. Oh, you could have called that foul, but not the tackles a few minutes ago. Yeah. That was a foul on Smallwood, who barely reached out and made some contact. Okay, if you're going to call that one, you got to call about 20 more you just missed.
Yeah, that's one big thing you got to have is consistency,
yes.
But, teach their own.
Wellington, inbound pass, backs her way in, hands off, out of bounds, should be off of Guntersville, it is, off the hands of Cook. What a turnaround with this Aggie team. It took them getting physical to turn it around. They've cut it to 1, can take the lead with 90 seconds to go in the quarter.
Yes, and Guntersville, once again, they're just going to have to handle the pressure, being able to handle the basketball, be calm during it, and provide some support, being able to pass it.
Smallwood brings it up 20, a quiet 24 points for Laney Smallwood. She has 24 to 37. Smallwood dribbles up to the top, 118, 117. Left-hand pass in the corner to Fuentes for 3. I hope that was a pass. Goes over the rim, out of bounds off of Guntersville. That wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't. But, sometimes being over there in the corner, not being warmed up, you can kind of throw it around.
Inbound pass to Booker. Booker loose ball out of bounds off of Albertville. That was tough. Booker was double teamed. Fuentes threw it to where she shouldn't have, because it was knocked back out of bounds by her own teammate Booker. Turnover Albertville. Wildcat basketball. Hammond across half court. Hammond down the floor. All the way down. Lays it up. Shot no good. Should be a foul on Morrison.
Yeah, once again, whenever Guntersville decides to break the press, they're able to get good looks close to the basket. So if they can continue to break that press, it may be beneficial for Guntersville.
Addison Hammond. What a game the young lady has. You look on the board, see how many points she's got. Yes, she has 10, but she's done so much more than the 10 points.
Yeah, and going up against Lady Smallwood, I mean, that's a tall task to handle.
Makes the first free throw. Second free throw, made them both. 8th grader, calm and cool, knocks them both down. Wildcats back up by 3 with 1:05 to go in the third quarter.
And I will ask you this, has Laney or Hammond come off the floor this entire game?
I don't think they have they? They have not. Smallwood brings it up. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Aggies down by 3, can tie with a tray. Smallwood with the ball. NBA range, fires a three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound, officials in the way. Aggies come down with a rebound. Robeson back out to Morrison. She's at the top for 3, no good. Chasing it, Smallwood saves it, but it will go out of bounds off of her. But good hustle, back to Guntersville.
Yeah, huge hustle.
One official pointed to Aggie ball at first. Then he was quickly overruled.
I don't know, as intense as it's getting, you don't want to make the wrong call.
Smallwood almost as still had it, lost it out of bounds. It'll be Guntersville ball again. 36 seconds. They're having a hard time inbounding it right now. Inbound pass to Hammond. You got to put it in her hands.
Yes, she's by far the best ball handler for Guntersville, and she's been able to handle the pressure from Laney Smallwood.
Only an 8th grader. Hammond brings it up. 3-point Guntersville lead. Bounce pass to the top. George back to the goal. Dribbles right side. Robeson follows. Into the corner. Loose ball. Aggies have got it. Robeson with a steal. 14, 13. Cross half court. 11, 10. Robeson in the corner. Fuentes for 3. It rolls off. No good. Rebound Guntersville. 6-5 into the foul on Albertville. Maybe on Booker. Or could be Morrison. They were both there battling.
Nice box out by Guntersville, being able to get that rebound. So now they might have one possession to be able to get a last shot off.
With the foul, they're going to shoot free throws. We've seen free throws, but usually when you're shooting, this is the first time I think you've got your 5 fouls in the quarter, so Guntersville will go down to the floor and shoot 2. And Bristol Cook, you say, well, she's an 8th grader. She's a good 8th grader.
Yeah,
and I have her making all the free throws she shot.
Yeah, and not to jinx her, but, I mean, she's been solid from the free throw line.
First free throw from Cook. Wow.
Jinxed her. I'm sorry.
Well, let me tell you, this is the first time I've seen Guntersville play. It's a very young team. I keep saying give them a couple of years. Hey, give them this year. They're very good right now.
Yes, very good. Seizing the moment and being able to battle against a tough Albertville team.
Very impressed. Game 1 of the county tournament, and Cook makes 1 out of 2. 4-point lead, 5 seconds. Smallwood across half court, dribbles at the top, pulls up, fires a 3, no good, and the quarter is over. We'll take a timeout after 3. Guntersville leads 41-37. You're listening to Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. RE/MAX Heritage in Arab is a proud supporter of the Arab City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab. 256-586-4410. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats, and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Welcome back. That's one of the most exciting physical third quarters I've seen since football season.
Yeah, you know, it's good to see that these girls got some life, some grit to them. They're out there battling, doing what they can.
If you want to go back and watch this, I want to mention Horizon's YouTube channel. Hope I get this right. HZN182 TV. We'll talk more about that in a minute. First, Guntersville has the ball first. Beginning of the fourth quarter, Hammond dribbles her way into the lane, kicks it right side. Porch on the wing, back to Wellington. Wellington will drive underneath, baseline, double team, leans in, shot off the rim, no good. Cook the rebound, no good. Booker the rebound, knocked out of her hands, off of Albertville.
Second chance points, being able to rebound it and go back up.
Hate to say it for Booker, but she's down there by herself trying to out-rebound about 2 or 3 Wildcats. Nobody's helping her. Aggies have got to hit the boards harder. Inbound pass, Sophie Porch, right side, loose. Wellington gets it, leans in, shots no good. Should be off of Guntersville, and it is off of Cook, who slaps it out of bounds. So Aggie ball down by 4, early fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you can tell Guntersville's trying to get the ball low to get those easy baskets around the rim.
Hate this to be game 1 of the county tournament. Winner goes home. This could easily be the championship game. Laney Smallwood at half court. Smallwood dribbles, right side, steps back, fires a 3, got it. That was the NBA 3 from Smallwood.
Yeah, well, you know, she's not bothered by that three-point line tonight.
No, 27 in the game out of 40. They've cut it to 1. Minute gone here in the fourth. Addison Hammond across his half court, bumps into Smallwood, nothing called. Hammond on the wing for 2, got it. Hammond drops in a deuce, and they are back to a 3-point game.
Nice drive by Hammond, hitting a little 10-foot jump shot right there. Way to go.
Aggies come back. Smallwood dribbling at the top. Smallwood being chased by Ports. They're guarding her man-to-man left side to Robeson. Robeson at the top. Dribbles, heads it to Morrison. Morrison at the top against Hammond. Left side, Smallwood almost a steal. Smallwood steps back, fires a 2, rolls it in for 2.
She's heating up. You know, Guntersville, they're trying to play zone, and anytime Laney Smallwood gets it, they try to go to man-to-man, but Laney, she's taking advantage of it with open looks.
Laney Smallwood, 29 points. Wildcats with the ball, up by 1. Hammond, left side, knocked out of her hands, trying to save it, can't. Ooh, Smallwood hit the floor kind of awkwardly. She's okay trying to save that ball, but it's out of bounds off of Albertville.
Yeah, one of the big things I'm impressed is on the offensive and defensive side for Laney Smallwood. You can tell she's been out there the entire game, and it's starting to show.
And it's a college floor, a little bit longer than the average floor. High School. Inbound pass, knocked away. Smallwood almost a steal out of bounds off of Albertville. Will be Guntersville basketball. They're trying to get it to Cook, using her size, and Smallwood almost picked her pocket.
Yeah, Coach Smallwood definitely been adamant about applying pressure to all ball handlers for Guntersville.
Inbound pass to Gray. Gray on the wing, jump shot, no good. Wellington the rebound, lost it, but was there a foul? I believe there was. You know, you got to wonder now if you're Albertville, Miley Butler's on the bench with 4 fouls, how much longer do you leave her on the bench?
Yeah, especially as close as this game is, and it may come down to the last few possessions at the end of this game, and those are going to be really important, those minutes.
Because knowing the player Miley is, she's not had a good game. I can't see her having a bad game for 4 quarters. She's eventually going to have some good minutes.
Yeah, and, you know, you got to ask Coach Smallwood, you know, when is the right time to get her in?
Yeah.
You know, because you don't want, well, as we say it, there we go.
Just talking. Wellington makes the first free throw, makes both free throws. Very impressed with Guntersville's free throw shooting. That wins games.
Yes, it does. That's, you know, every coach says it, hit your free throws. And always the rule of thumb is that you want to make as many as the other team attempts.
Wildcats by 3. 6:04 to go in the game. Miley Butler on the floor. Butler with the ball. Butler not bashful. She'll pull up. She'll fire a jumper. Somebody got a hand on it. No good. Robeson fighting for the rebound. There's a jump ball. And does it belong to, is it Guntersville's ball? Who's got the possession?
It's Albertville's ball.
Albertville's ball. It's 45-42 Guntersville. 5:54 to go in the game. Aggies with the ball underneath. Butler, last shot. Had her shot partially blocked. Inbounding it finally to Smallwood. Wellington guarding her. Smallwood at the top, steps back, fires another 3. Got it. Hits another 3 at the top, and we are tied.
I'm telling you, she knows her shot. She knows where she needs to go and knock it down.
5:41 to go in the game. 45-45. Hammond, Smallwood guarding her. What a battle those two have put up here in game 1 of the tournament. Hands off to Avery George. George will drive in the lane, banks it off, got it for 2. Avery George, 8th grader, playing like a senior, banks it in.
Yeah, being able to drive it, getting an easy layup.
47-45 Guntersville. Miley Butler will bring it up. Butler will fake. She'll drive in the lane. Burson, right side, jump shot for 2. No good. Tipped out. Rebound. Burson had it. Lost it. Guntersville gets it back. Here comes Hammond and the Wildcats. Hammond down to the baseline. Smallwood will follow her. Across the baseline. Underneath. Leans in. She wanted to draw the foul, and she did. Foul on Smallwood, and she'll shoot 2, I believe. How smart was that play?
That was very smart, especially when it's getting down here close to the end of the game. You know, Hammond, she's held her own, been able to drive against, you know, a Division I commit.
She knew the Smallwood was right on her hip, so she stopped, kind of pushed, let Smallwood kind of come over her back to foul her, knowing that was going to happen, and it did. Now she makes the first free throw, makes them both. Guntersville back up by 4.
Yeah.
5:04 to go in the game.
And that's going to be the 3rd foul for Laney Smallwood, so I'd pay attention to that at the end of the game.
Butler at the top, fires a 3, got it. Butler's first points of the game. Couldn't come in a better. Are they giving her a 2? Let's see. I thought it was a 3. Inbound pass on the floor. Aggies tied up, jump ball, or was it? Was there a timeout called? Did the official call jump ball? I believe he did. Now they're giving her a 3. I thought it was a 3.
Yeah.
Now they give Butler credit for a 3. I think she's going to give Butler a chance to give them like defense, offense, swapping her out. Now that they're playing defense, Fuentes comes in because Butler has 4 fouls.
Yep.
49-48, Guntersville ball. Guntersville 1-point lead, 4:42 to go in the game. Addison Hammond brings it up. Smallwood picks up. She's got to be careful, playing with 3 fouls. Hammond dribbling at the top, dribbles right side, down to the baseline, back out to the wing. Up to the top, Smallwood chasing her. Gets a screen, dribbles, left side in the corner, almost lost it with the ball. Driving baseline, pulls up, shot, no good. Battling for the rebound. Burson comes down with it. Burson gets the ball, gets it out to Robeson. Aggies down by 1, 4-14. Robeson will drive, lays up good.
Right.
Aggies lead.
Robeson taking it all the way.
And a whistle on the inbound pass. Guntersville calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 4:06 to go. Aggies lead by 1. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bond Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
5 threes. Welcome back. We're just checking some stats. Laney has 5 threes in the game. What a game. Aggies lead. They haven't led since the first quarter. They lead by 1, 50-49 with 4:06 to go in the game.
Yeah, you can tell that Laney's finding her groove, finding her shot, and being able to take over.
Yeah, that was called a jump ball over there, yeah. Yeah, some of the people get some text here. They forgot to change the possession arrow. You're right. Somebody's saying that was a jump ball earlier. It should have been Guntersville ball, but the Aggies got it. And they kind of forgot to change the possession arrow. Hammond at the top fires a 3 up the rim. No good. Tipped out of bounds off of Albertville. Couldn't tell from here.
Couldn't tell, but, you know, the intensity going, you can tell that they're battling down low for that rebound.
This is the kind of game you want to see on the finals of the county tournament.
Yes.
The crowd we have is small, but, boy, it's intense.
Yeah, and anytime you get Guntersville and Albertville together, it's a big game.
Wellington down low. Wellington backs her way in. Nice move. Shots no good. Tip rebound Fuentes for Albertville. Fuentes will bring it up, hands it to Butler. 3:39 to go in the game. Aggies lead by 1. They haven't led since early first quarter. Guntersville led by 11 in the third quarter. Smallwood at the top. Smallwood deep outside for 3, short, no good. It'll bounce out of bounds. So Guntersville basketball.
Yeah, Guntersville going back to that zone. As soon as Laney gets the ball, they're trying to go almost man-to-man in a way. But Guntersville's defense being able to keep them outside of the lane, huge.
Smallwood has 5 threes. She has 32 points in the game. Leads all scorers. Guntersville inbound pass. Oh, that was close to 5 seconds. I think he must have a different clock than I do. Cross half court. Hammond will drive. Lobs it inside to Cook. Throws it over her head. Out of bounds. Turnover Guntersville. Not many of those have we seen from Addison Hammond.
No, not too many, but, you know, the pressure from Albertville has been big the second half, so let's just calm down, being able to take care of the basketball.
Miley Butler brings it up. 3:08 left. Aggies by 1. One of the few leads they've had, and Albertville says we're going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 3:04 to go. Aggies by 1. You're listening to Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tourn Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
I think they started this one up about 3 quarters ago. This is one of the best girls' game or basketball games, period, I've seen. It's a shame to me that it had to be the very first game of the tournament, and one of these two will go home.
Yeah, and it being Guntersville and Albertville, big rivalry game, first round, and one thing that I've been really impressed with is how Coach Robinson has got his girls ready for this game because, you see daunting Albertville, I think they're like 19-4, ranked in Class 7A. You're like, hey, we've got nothing to lose. We got to go out here and give it all we got, and they sure are doing it tonight.
This is a big stage. You're in the county tournament. You're playing with a lot of young players. These 8th graders do not play like 8th graders. You're looking at very calm, and they've made a few mistakes. But still,
and it doesn't seem like they're inexperienced,
no.
And I guess that because of the season, they get that experience. So whenever it comes to moments like this, they're able to take advantage of it.
I could see them making a move in the area tournament, absolutely. Aggie basketball, Molly Morrison with Morrison at the top. They're really keying on Smallwood. I would too if she has 30. She has 32 points. Smallwood with the basketball. Smallwood dribbles left side, running a weave around the top. Morrison with it. Morrison drives in the lane. Right side, Robeson. They're going to use some clock this time down. Miley Butler with it. Butler, she may try to drive to the basket and maybe draw a foul on Cook or possibly Hammond. Left side, wide open in the corner. Open for three. Got it. Nailed it. Drops out of 3. Robeson.
You got to trust the weave offense. If you weave it over and over and over, somebody's bound to be open.
Her second 3 of the game. Aggies by 4. 2:22 to go in the game. Almond dribbles left side, drives, cut off, hands off to George. George almost double dribbled. Pass to Porch. Porch, free throw line, not open, needs somebody. Guntersville going to call a timeout. How many timeouts? They have one left after this. We'll take another timeout. 2:13 left. Aggies by 4. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Running the weave around the top as just passing it back and forth, and finally somebody for Guntersville lost Robeson in the corner. She was wide open, and she drained the three-pointer.
Yeah, and against that zone, that can be confusing for Guntersville on the defense, especially when you're trying to go man whenever Smallwood gets it and leaving somebody in the open to have a wide open three.
These are two good ball teams. Aggies and Guntersville, I could see them meeting next year too, maybe Finals County tournament. Guntersville, very young ball team. I could see them doing well in the area tournament.
Yes.
They're really good. Aggies, really good. It's a shame they're 7A. Inbound pass, ball is loose. Guntersville diving, can't come up with it. That was good Aggie defense. I think the difference to me is the Aggie defense in the second half.
Yes, the Aggie defense has stepped up, especially on the inbounds. You have a girl on the ball trying to prevent the ball to come in and going man-to-man. Albertville has definitely provided the pressure when it comes to inbounding.
The Guntersville has 0 fouls. They're going to have to foul 5 times to make the Aggies go to the line if that's going to be the case. I would start fouling now, and I think they hurt us. There's a quick foul. That's only 1, so they got to foul 4 more times because you want Aggies to shoot free throws. On paper, Albertville not shooting as well as Guntersville.
No, and you can tell if Guntersville only has 1 foul the second half that they're definitely playing really good defense.
Inbound pass to Booker. Ball is knocked back out of bounds by Guntersville. That should have been a foul.
There you go.
Because she shoved Booker and she slapped the ball, so that's going to be foul number 2. Guntersville wanted Guntersville basketball, but no. It was either going to be a foul out of bounds off of Guntersville, one of the two.
Yeah, and it looks like Guntersville is trying to at least put some foul pressure on maybe some girls that aren't as well off on free throws.
Sure. Inbound pass. That was, by the way, foul number 2. They got to foul 3 more times. Molly Morrison, inbound pass, hands to Butler. 153, 152. Butler will drive. Butler hands up to Booker for 2. Missed the layup. Rebound Guntersville. She was wide open. Hammond back the other way. Hammond will drive. Baseline knocked out of her hands. Morrison with the steal.
Good defense, good active hands.
Smallwood fouled here in front of us. That'll be foul number 3, and they have 2 more to go. Both teams, Aggies missed a layup, and Guntersville just had the ball stripped away.
Yeah, very, very active on the defense when it comes to Albertville. Very active hands being able to get that turnover.
Aggies right here in front of us. 137 to go. Foul number 3 on Guntersville. Got to foul 2 more times to make them shoot a free throw. Inbound pass. They finally get it into Morrison. Almost forced a turnover on the inbound pass. Robeson hands to Smallwood. Smallwood double teamed, in trouble, tied up. There should be a jump ball, and it is, and it belongs to Guntersville. Smallwood was double teamed. They couldn't find anybody to pass to.
Coach Smallwood's about halfway on the court trying to show that she called a timeout.
Now, I agree. She was in front of us screaming timeout and nobody saw her. Oh. That's tough. Big turnover. Guntersville has to take advantage of that turnover. Inbound pass. They get it in. Kendall Gray dribbles to the corner. Guntersville down by 4. Gray almost traveled. She took about 4 extra steps. Down low. Cook off her hands. Loose ball. And Gray will chase it down in the corner. Guntersville hangs on to it. Gray drives, pulls up, free throw line. Jump shot for 2 off the rim. No good. Booker the rebound. Guntersville had their chance.
They had their shot, and Albertville was able to box out and get that rebound.
Quick foul on Guntersville. That's the 4th. Now, the next time they foul, the Aggies will go to the line shooting 2 with 1:05 to go in the game.
Yeah, and if you're Albertville, you want to get the ball in Laney Smallwood's hands, especially when it comes to free throws.
The games I've seen, Smallwood and Butler are the best free throw shooters. So they're going to go to Butler. I know she hasn't had her best game, but that's who they're going to foul. Game in, game out, Miley Butler is one of their best free throw shooters, so we're about to see.
Yeah, and that's tough on Guntersville. You want to provide that pressure, but, as far as the clock goes, as soon as they get it in, you want to foul just so you'll have some time to at least try to come back from this 4-point deficit.
Butler at the line hit a big 3 just minutes ago coming off the bench. She didn't play a whole lot. 4 fouls in the game in the 3rd quarter. Butler makes the first free throw.
And Miley hasn't really played her best game as a whole, but she's still going out there, still battling, taking advantage of the opportunity when it comes to these free throws.
1:02 to go in the game, 54-49 Albertville. Miley Butler's second free throw. Got it. That just shows you may not have had 3 good quarters, but you're having a good fourth quarter.
Yep, right when it counts.
Down the floor, Hammond will drive. Hammond all the way down. Lays one up, no good. Are they going to call a foul, Albertville? Ooh, Coach Smallwood is not happy with that because she said, why did you foul? Let her shoot. I tell you this, Coach Smallwood and this one official, I don't think either one will be at the other one's house eating Thanksgiving next year.
I don't think so either.
They have had words the entire game. Mike Harden wanted to put a microphone under the Aggie bench at half, and we thought about it. Then we said the FCC probably wouldn't allow that.
That's probably right.
There's rules against that because they are going at it again. The official has now gotten – he's trying to explain every single thing he does.
Yeah, and he's making sure to keep his distance from Coach Smallwood.
First free throw is good. So Addison Hammond, what a game Hammond has had. 17 points in the game, makes the first free throw. They've cut the lead to 5. 55 seconds left. Second free throw, got it. She's one of the best 8th graders I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and being able to, under pressure, hit those free throws, that's huge.
4-point game. Smallwood across half court, being chased. Wellington touches her, picks up a foul with 47.5. The key is if you can make at least 1 out of 2 free throws each time, you should win. If you can make both, you're going to win.
Yes, absolutely.
Smallwood, what a second half she had. The Aggies were down by 11 at one time. Miley Butler goes out with 4 fouls, and Lainey Smallwood says, okay, I'll do what I can. And now she has 33 points.
Yeah, and the good thing about her, she's one of those players, she does it on both ends. She's the best defensive player for Albertville and offensive.
Makes both free throws. Hasn't left the floor the entire game. Nor has Addison Hammond. Hammond across half court. Guntersville down by 6, got to have a 3. 40, 39, 38. Hammond dribbles, still dribbles. Left corner, baseline, underneath. Underneath the shot, there was a whistle before the shot. Was she fouled on the floor? Not a bad foul because it's only foul number 3 for Albertville.
Yeah, and
about 4, so she's not shooting a free throw.
Yeah, and a non-shooting foul too, fouling on the floor.
And she was about to have a breakaway for a layup, but somebody shoved her to stop that. So now they got to inbound it. Under the go with 36 seconds. Hammond trying, finally gets it into George. George in the corner, hands it to Hammond. Hammond brings it up to the top, 30, 29, steps back, fires a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Butler for Albertville. That's a tough miss, 23 seconds.
Yeah, hurts for Guntersville, but for Albertville being able to rebound and secure that rebound.
Smallwood across half court being chased, still no foul, dribbling out of trouble now, a foul finally. But give a lot of credit to Addison Hammond. She basically was guarding, Smallwood was guarding her most of the game. Many times she went around Smallwood and had shots at the basket.
Yes, and for an 8th grader to be able to do that speaks volumes. Coach Robinson for Guntersville has definitely got these girls prepared for this game.
13.5 to go, 6-point Albertville lead. They trail by 11 at one point in the third quarter. What a big comeback they've made. Free throw is good.
Yeah, and you got to go back to the halftime speech from Coach Smallwood. Being able to apply defense and pressure on Guntersville has really made a difference.
Free throw good. 12 seconds, 11. It's a shame again we had to say that Guntersville losing first round game. Butler with a steal. Butler will break away. Butler misses the layup. It's been that kind of game, but it doesn't matter. She just shakes her head and said, really? It's not one of my better games. And Aggies will win this one 59-51. At one point I thought if Guntersville keeps playing like this, they're not going to lose.
No, and you got to give Coach Robinson and the Wildcats credit for being able to come out here and play Albertville like they did. We said earlier that, this could potentially be, your county championship game in the first round.
This is a good Guntersville basketball team. I hate to see them going home in round 1. So we'll take a timeout, come back with the final stats. Get ready for game 2 as Albertville takes on Brindley Mountain. Boys game next. Final score again. Albertville, they beat Guntersville 59-51. Coming back with more, it's the Marshall County Tournament here on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.